So, so I've had a few conversations with like super like people at the top of like the Hollywood hierarchy pyramid, and they are so excited about the possibilities. Both both of I mean there's a little bit of like compressing costs and making what is frankly a super inefficient industry more efficient. But then, how do we do new things, right? And like embracing that. And then sort of maybe young people who are like at the start of their career, they're looking like, hey, I don't have to wait. I don't have to eat shit for 10 years and I can make something, and not ask permission, right? And do it
Right.
with $200 of Anthropic credits or whatever. And then there's the soft, middle area of folks that have paid their dues and maybe are a little bit not so receptive to this. Um, but I do think that things are changing. You can definitely talk about it now. It's not like a dirty word. I think the one area, well, at least the main area that's fair is the idea of rights and people stealing rights. I think that's a very fair concern and the one that should be addressed. And it's kind of hard to. I don't know what the answer to that is, but it's wrong to steal people's intellectual property. You know, so that's definitely a fair concern that the industry has and should figure out what to do with.
When people ask you about that, like, what do you say? Like, how do you guide their thinking, or what thoughts are you able to share?
We pay screenwriters. All the voices are like actual voice actors, and we pay them the SAG-AFTRA rates for. There's like a voice recommendation, and we pay them those rates. We also use off-the-shelf models, so it's impossible. I don't know how to tease out if Anthropic or OpenAI have taken someone's intellectual property. I don't know how to tease that out. So I guess we're complicit in there in using like everyone else on planet Earth, right? So, but there's got to be a way to figure it out. There's got to be a way to compensate people fairly.
This somehow rhymes a little bit with the taxi story when Uber and Lyft came out. As in, when Uber and Lyft came out, they basically were sidestepping the rules at the time, which were, you need a license plate, taxi license plate to be able to operate. And what ended up happening was just everybody took Uber and Lyft, and nobody ever came to like compensate the taxi medallions, or the people who have invested in the taxi medallions